Trump has unprecedentedly fired Federal Reserve Board member Lisa Cook, sending shockwaves through global financial markets. This personnel shakeup is not just about individual controversy, it could also undermine the Fed's independence, making the investors highly anxious. Trump claimed that Cook listed 2 properties as her primary residence on mortgage documents, which he said justified her dismissal. However, experts note that historically, almost no president has acted so directly, because Fed governors' long terms are specifically designed to prevent political interference from the White House. This dismissal is widely seen as a political move by Trump to influence monetary policy and push for lower interest rates. In fact, this is not the first time Trump has tried to shape the Fed. In early August, he nominated White House Council of Economic Advisers member Stephen Miron to fill the sudden vacancy left by Adriana Kugler's resignation, gradually strengthening the voices favoring rate cuts. With Cook gone, Trump would control more seats, potentially shifting the balance of power among the Fed's 12 voting members and making the central bank more likely to follow his policy preferences. Experts warn that the probability of a rate cut is rising rapidly, and the Fed's independence is facing an unprecedented challenge. After the dismissal news broke, US stocks remained largely flat, but the dollar weakened. Short-term Treasury yields fell sharply, signaling market expectations that the Fed might be forced to cut rates sooner, while long-term yields rose quickly, reflecting investor concerns over runaway inflation. Market analysts describe this as a tug-of-war between White House pressure and market trust.
One of the best things about our economy and markets is the Fed has been completely independent and allowed to operate independent for over 100 years, right? And the reason why that's so important is we're all on a level playing field when it comes to business. If we're not on that level playing field anymore and we're having direct involvement from the government, it doesn't end up well. Look at any third world country where there's direct involvement from the government to try and weigh into the economy and their markets.
For over a century, the Fed's most important value has been its independence, which has made the US market a global safe haven. But Trump's firing of Lisa Cook is seen as a direct challenge to that system. In the short term, investors may cheer in anticipation of lower rates, but in the long term, the yield curve is already diverging, signaling rising risk. If this trend continues, the US financial market could shift from a stable global leader to a battlefield fraught with political risk.